Dr. John MacArthur, doing a little sit-down Q&A, was asked some questions about how did Grace Community Church in Los Angeles get started. This is instructive for all of us and, might I add, pretty hopeful.
I came with Patricia and I preached here on a Sunday night. I think it was in November of 1968. And I actually preached about an hour and 25 minutes. I was in the chapel, and I was so caught up. I'd been studying all summer Romans 6, 7, and 8, and I just tried to unpack the whole thing. And Patricia said to me, "Well, there goes that church." And she had a reason to say it. It was ridiculous. But the next week, they asked me to come back and preach, and there was a huge clock on the back wall that somebody had bought and put up there.
Did John MacArthur do everything perfectly for the last 50 years as the pastor of Grace Community Church? Let's ask him.
Yeah, we had issues. There's a lot of favorite stories, but one of them was we had communion like this, and so many people came, they knew they didn't have enough bread to give in the communion, so they were planning a spaghetti supper after the service, so they just grabbed all the garlic bread and gave it to the last 4 rows. So we had another. I thought, well, let's try something different so we don't run out of bread. So let's get big chunks of bread, and you can just break up a piece and pass. And so I told the guys that they're going to serve the bread, hold the tray and let them take a chunk, take one of these little loaves and pass the loaf down, but hold the tray. Yeah. Well, they're creatures of habit, so they pass the tray. So at the end of 2 rows, all the bread is gone, and people are looking at an entire loaf, waiting for me to say, "This do in remembrance of me," and then wash it down with 1 ounce of grape juice.
No, he didn't do everything perfectly, but he did do everything faithfully.